Here are 3 examples of what some scatter plots can look like. And so we can see here we have a linear model, which this is the 3rd time we're doing regressions. And this is how we started regressions, was by linear model. So when you see points that are kind of forming a line, that's obviously a linear model. So these 2 are a little bit different as far as our scatter plots go. We have an exponential model and a logarithmic model. Your exponentials are going to kind of start out increasing slowly, and then all of a sudden they're just going to shoot up, right? They're going to get faster really, really quickly. While logarithmic models are a little bit opposite. They're going to start by increasing really fast, and then they're going to start leveling out. And so that's how you can tell the difference between the 2. Now, as a reminder, to make a scatter plot, to make one of these, all you are doing is just plotting your ordered pairs. I have underlined, bolded, and highlighted. Do not connect those ordered pairs. So if you need to make a scatter plot on paper, you are simply plotting those points and that's it. You're not connecting the points and you are not doing a line of best fit, just plot the points. Now, if you are needing to make a scatter plot in your calculator, here are your steps, and we'll do that for example 1. So example 1 says make a scatter plot of the data in the table below. So my X is my L1, and then my L2 is my Y. So turning our calculator on, we're going to stat, which is right here. And we're going to hit enter because what I'm wanting to do is edit, and we're already on that. So hit enter. I have nothing in mind. More than likely, you're going to have values in there. And so to clear, you're going to go up to whatever list you want to clear, highlight it. You're going to hit clear and then enter, and it's going to take everything away. So then you'll come over here to list 2, highlight it, hit clear, hit enter, and everything should be gone. So now I'm going to enter in my data. Okay, I cannot emphasize this enough, and yet I have already said it a lot. Before you get out, check your data. It takes hardly any time, and you don't want to get the problem wrong because you entered in the data incorrectly. Your calculator only knows as much as you can program into it. And so you can see I actually made a mistake. Instead of putting 11, I accidentally put 1. So I'm going to change that, and that's going to change that dramatically. So just quickly go through and make sure everything is good. And once it's good, then we can continue on. So once I've entered my data into L1 and L2, we're now going to go to Y equals. If you have anything here, you need to clear any equations that you have. And the big thing is you got to turn your plot 1 on. So I'm going to go up, highlight plot 1, hit enter. Now when I get off of it, it is now kind of highlighted. Okay, and then as a note, you need to turn that off when you're not doing regressions or scatter plots. So I'm going to go zoom, and I want zoom 9 for zoom stat. And here's my scatter plot. Now, if I was doing this on paper, I'm just plotting those ordered pairs, right? And you can see there's no line connecting them. It's just those points. Excuse me. Part B wants to know, does it appear that this is a linear model, exponential model, or a logarithmic model that is a better fit for this data? And so you can see here which one does this match the best. It's definitely not in a line. It's a little bit in the line, but it's a little too curved to be a line, right? It's not increasing going up, but it is kind of like this right here, where it's increasing and then it's starting to kind of flatten out. And honestly, just by looking at this data, I can tell that. You can see it's getting smaller increments between, right? This is 3, this is 2, this is 1, 1, and 0.5. And so it's increasing slower and slower and slower. So this answer right here is a logarithmic model. Half of your homework, roughly, maybe a little bit less, but about half of your homework is this right here. Making your scatter plots and determining is it linear, exponential, or log is literally about half of the homework for this lesson here.